This is what we're talking about, setting a schedule. How many, as a real estate agent, how many times do you set your schedule? How many times are you planning your day out? You know, as a real estate professional, we have to set a schedule. And most of us don't set a schedule. We go to Publix during the course of the day. We go get our nails done in the course of the day. We get our hair done. We have an event that we have to go to on Friday. And then we go out there and we get our hair done. And we don't have a schedule. We don't have a real estate schedule. So as a professional, we're not setting up a schedule. So now this is what I want you to do. I want you to set up a schedule. Normally, when you go work at a job, your hours are 8 hours normally on a full-time job. So let's say 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Set the schedule. Now, whatever you do after 5 o'clock, if you still want to do real estate activities, then you can do real estate activities, but at least do real estate activities from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, before then, in the morning time before 9 a.m., if you want to work on your mindset, because if you want to go to a certain level and you're not there, then it means that you just have to work on your mindset to shift into that area on where you want to go. So let's start out with a schedule. Get your pen and paper out. If you don't have your pen and paper, I didn't say your cell phone. I said pen and paper. Okay, Dr. Karen, you can put her video on pause right now. So let's say from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., let's prospect. Let's get the hard things out of the way. Okay, so let's say you're not that one to do phone prospecting. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we got to give you a schedule. This is important. I know I could talk about it in 30 seconds, but I'm not talking about it in 30 seconds. So ride with me, roll with me. From 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., let's say I'm going to prospect. If you don't prospect, then whatever lead generating platform that you have, then you do that. You may pick up your cell phone and call 20 people in your cell phone during that time. You may go door knocking that time. You may go to business owners and prospect. But whatever it is, then do that. Do your type of prospecting. Let's say you have open houses for your prospect. Well, you're not going to probably do an open house 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So you're going to be doing something else. And then the time you do the open house, then what you want to do is you probably want to do it on the weekend. So if open house is one of your lead generating platforms, then do 4 open houses per week. Yes, 4, not 2. 4 open houses per week. Do 2 on Saturdays and 2 on Sundays. Okay, set your schedule. So 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. you are prospecting. Okay, whatever that is, you are talking to people. You are building conversations. Remember what we said, conversations are the gatekeeper to your closing. So if that's the case, then you are having conversations between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. I didn't say text. I didn't say email. I said you're having conversations. So 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So now let's do 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. You're going to follow up. You're going to follow up. Prospecting plus follow up done consistently equals money in the bank. Okay, Coach Jeff had me change it. I said equals money in your pocket. He said no, it's money in the bank, which he's right. All right, so kudos to Coach Jeff. After that, you're going to take your lunch break. Take you a lunch break. Your stomach is probably growling, so you need some food. You need that energy. So from 1 to 2, take an hour. Remember, this is just like a job. Just think about somebody is paying you to do this. So 1 to 2, you're going to take a lunch break. Okay, that's it. So after 2 o'clock, you may have appointments. Okay, you have appointments. Go to your listing appointments. Go to your buyer's consultation. Go there. Try not to erase prospecting. Okay, try not to erase it. If you erase it, replace it. If you erase it, replace it. Yes, replace it. Okay, so you're going to come back from lunch at 2 o'clock. You're going to take your appointments from 2 to 4 o'clock. You're going to do your buyer's consultation, your listing consultation, or whatever it is. You're going to do it. Okay, so make sure you do that. Then after you do that, let's say you don't have a buyer's appointment or listing appointment, do a role play. Pretend to do one, at least one of them per day. Pretend to do a buyer's consultation. Pretend to do a listing consultation. consultation, at least about 30 minutes if you don't have an appointment, okay? So you're gonna do that. Then you can take 1 hour and you can be working on your skill set. You can be training. You can go to a training or you can get a recorded video. I'm not saying you have to do this every day, but this should be 90% of your day. Set your schedule. And then 4 to 5, make all the loose ends. Some people say, well, Dr. Karen, what time do I have, I can pull properties? I'm not saying you can't pull properties. Then create a schedule in that. But don't mess with that 9 to 12. That's your prospecting and some of that's your follow-up. Don't mess with that. You can mess with anything else, but don't mess with that. That's your schedule. If you want to add 2 note cards in there, do it at 8:30 to 9 and send out 2 note cards. All I'm really telling you is get your schedule. Get your schedule, set your schedule today, not tomorrow. Set your schedule today. Once you set your schedule, then you follow the schedule and you do it for 3 to 6 months. I'm always going to say do it 90 days straight. Okay, you can do other things, but try not to erase your prospecting time. Okay, I'm going to tell you that's the bloodline of your real estate business. If you're not making the money that you need to do, you're not setting your schedule. And if you are setting your schedule, you're not doing what you need to do to make sure that you get to the closing table. Remember, conversations are the gatekeeper to closing. And so all that means is that you're not having enough conversation. So set your schedule. Set your schedule. If you're interested, we do have a coaching program under Urban Real Estate School, so you are invited to join us. I was going to say something else, but I'll leave that to the next video. So we invite you to our coaching. Join us. I am Dr. Karen Lewis. I'm one of the brokers at Align Right Realty K1 Group, and I'm the owner of Urban Real Estate School, and I am here to help you take your real estate business to the next level. Bam!